We're back for another episode of modeling this retro diner scene. In the last video, I modeled the sugar jar and the saucer for the coffee cup. And speaking of coffee, it's become a little bit of an issue to discuss. The lid on my coffee cup indeed keeps the coffee warm and keeps out nuclear radiation, that kind of stuff. So thank you very much for bringing that up in the comments. All right, in this video, what I want to do is to model a vinegar jar, vinegar bottle, whatever. There's lots of different types of these, and so I'm not constrained, to any particular type. I don't have to make it exactly like something else. I can do my own thing. All right, so here's the scene that I've got, and I'm just going to go to another layer here. And my 3D cursor is right in the middle already. I'm going to go into front view. I'm going to go Shift A and bring in a cylinder, but I want to make sure that it's 8 vertices. All right. I'm going to scale this down like that, and I'm going to scale it in the Z a little bit. Okay. Control R, roll my mouse wheel up once so I get 2 edge loops, and scale in the Z to separate them like this. And then I'm going to bring in one more edge loop about, I'll make sure, let's do that again in case I'm going to bring another one in. Well, I thought I moved it. About 3/4 of the way up. My daughter is gone to sleep, but she's not sleeping, so we'll see if she just keeps singing and babbling or what. I'm going to choose every other vertex as I turn this around. All right, so I should have 4 vertices selected, and I'm going to pull them down in the Z direction a little bit. Let's scale these, but not in the Z. Shift Z and pull them out like that. All right. I want the glass jar to have those edges on them a little bit. And I'm going to put in an edge loop, but I don't want that edge loop going up to the top region here or the bottom. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to face selection. I'm going to select that top face and Control plus. And I'm also going to do the same on the bottom. Control plus, but not these. And I'm going to H to hide those so that I've just got this crown-like structure. And where it's pulled down, that's where, I had pulled the vertices down. So now I'm going to go Control R and I'm going to slide this along. I'm not going to use edge slide. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to bring them down roughly like this. I'm going to do that for each point. Now it's very hot and muggy out here, and my mouse is sticking, so I might be more inaccurate than I usually am. All right, one more to go. Just like this. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and Alt-H and bring that stuff back. Let's have a look at what we've got in subdivision surface here. Of 2, and I'll smooth that. You can start to see a little bit of creasing here. I want to accentuate that a bit, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a new edge loop. I'm going to bring that up to about there, and let's have a look at that. Now you can see them a little bit more. All right, let's accentuate that a bit more. Deselect, and I'm just going to B and drag a rectangle or a box around that. I'll do it for all those clusters of points. This is very similar, or if not the same, as when I did my salt and pepper shaker video. Okay, let's scale Shift Z, pull out a little bit more, and have a look. Okay, see what I'm going for? All right, let's deselect. Let's select the whole thing, and let's scale Shift Z to make it a little thinner, like that. And then let's do some work on the top. I want to grab this, and I think I'm going to go Control plus. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. And then here, I'm going to go I to inset and bring it in just a little bit. I think I'm going to scale this out a bit more. All right, let's just bring it up. Bring my edge loop in, and I'm going to actually delete that face there. And I think I'm going to delete that face as well. And what I'll do is I'll complete this space down here a different way. E and S, E and S, E and Alt-M, merge at center. Select all of this, Control plus, until I get to there. I'll bring that up, that'll sharpen it a bit. Okay, cool. What I'll do is, because this will be separate from the lid, I think I might want a bit of a narrower entranceway now that I think about it, narrower neck. So I'm going to come back down. I might even take that whole thing and scale Shift Z. That's what I am looking for. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's save. And let's go ahead and add solidify. And bring it up. And I'll go 0.03. And I'm going to apply that. I'm not really going to see this. It'll be under the cap, but I'm going to should I use that one? I might try just using this edge and Control B, doing this, and then E, scale Shift Z, and pulling it out, just to make like a bit of the sort of thread that would be on the neck there. I'll bring in an edge loop for that, and maybe I'll bring one down here. That's good enough for me. All right, so there's the overall shape of my vinegar bottle. You can make these sharper if you want to, but I'm not going to worry about that. And to make the lid, I think I will grab one of these edges anyhow. That one, and I can scale it later if I need to, which I will. Shift D and P to make a new object out of that. So I've got it, and it'll have the subdivision surface on it. It's origin of geometry. Let's go into that. Let's just go E and come on up. So I'll select it all in Control N to flip the polys. And we'll bring this up a little ways. And then we'll go E, S, we'll bring it in. Like this. E, and bring it up to make the nozzle. Not too high though. And then we'll scale that in like this. And then we'll throw in some edge loops, of course. Here and in here. Close that off a bit better. And I'm going to do something up near the top, but I'll bring that one up to there. And I'll bring another one here to set sort of a region. And actually, I think what I'll do is I'll use that one, and maybe I'll bring this one down, and we'll make the thread-like stuff on it. Select that one, Control B, make a region, E, scale, Shift Z, and pull them out. I'll probably need edge loops to sharpen those up a bit. Not that one though. We'll come up there, come down there, and we'll go in here and here. And we can have a quick look at that. Smoothing. Okay, so let's take this and let's, I'm just going to scale it in object mode a little bit. I'm going to bring it down. Okay, so now I'm thinking that that neck might be a little bit too long. Let's hide that for a moment, and I could be wrong, but let's go into this and try bringing this down and see how I feel about it with the lid on it. If I move the lid down to here, I like it like that. I do. All right, so let's go ahead and put solidify on this. I'll bring it up to here. I'll go 0.0. No, you know what? I think I'll leave the default value there. I'm gonna hit apply, and I'm gonna come back up here, and I'll go GG for edge slide. I'll bring that up close to there, and I'll put an edge loop in here as well. More if I need it. If I need two, I'll do it. Oh, she's talking to herself. I think I'm fine with that. I mean, I could look at that and see if I want an edge loop right here. Maybe I do. Look a little bit sharper. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and hide that for the moment. And let's go Shift S, cursor to selected, and there we go. All right, so we're going to put a little pattern around it. Right here, and spin something around it. Shift A, I'll bring it a plane, rotate Y 90, should be looking for the front. Nah, it doesn't matter. Side, same deal. Let's scale this down. And we'll bring it into position, scale it in the Y, and then the Z, and then the Y again, I guess. Let's give this some thickness. E, pull it back like that. Select it all, Control N. Oh, my daughter's still singing. Let's put that there for the moment, and let's give, we'll actually go Control A, rotation and scale. I will add a bevel to that. Like that, smooth, like that. So we'll keep that, and making sure that thing is selected. All right, I'm gonna go in the top view. All right, and everything should be okay. Let's go into edit mode and select it and hit on this side, spin, and it'll come around 360 degrees. I just have to decide how many, and I want more. So I'm going to do this. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, now notice they're all weirdly colored, so I'm going to first of all remove doubles. Didn't get any. And Control N that way. Let's have a look. Okay, so from a distance, that's what it's going to look like. Okay. So that's okay. Let's do origin geometry on that, and I think I'll go ahead and apply this so I can grab these, and I'm going to join them so I don't have any problem. Alt H, bring back the body, and there's my vinegar container. Let's bring this back to the main scene and place it, and there it is. In the floor. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on this table over here. Just right around there. And I'm going to scale it in the Z just globally. I want a little bit smaller than the ketchup in the mustard bottles. Something like that. All right, well, let's give it a try. Let's go ahead and select it, and I will choose the glass material for it, and for the top I will choose the metal. All right, let's have a little look at this. Shift Z just to get a sense of how it's going. Make sure the lights are on. And then I'll render just a little portion of this to show you, and then we'll check out the rest. Now, there's no vinegar in there yet. All right. Okay, there is my little vinegar jar. And so now what I'll do is I'll set up a full render, and I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. And here it is. So I've got my vinegar jars in here on both of the tables. And just like the sugar container, they're looking brand new. Anyways, that was a lot of fun, and I'll see what else I can come up to put into this scene. Thanks for watching.